We're here for you.
Hello and welcome everyone. Thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Adam Cellini. Topping our news tonight, a persistent dose of wind and rain as thunderstorms sweep across the Suncoast and Florida. Perhaps canceling some of your original weekend plans and certainly causing a few headaches for drivers as they try to navigate wet and partially flooded roadways in certain areas. Let's head over to Wendy Ross for a first check on that weather and what we can expect for the rest of tonight and tomorrow.
Well, it is still raining right now, and as you can see, Adam, we've got the heaviest showers right here along the coastal sections, along the western sections of our state, and most of this wet weather is moving off towards the northeast. We have plenty of rain, plenty of moisture out there in the Gulf of Mexico, and we're going to continue to see these showers coming on in off and on throughout the nighttime period. What we are going to watch is that most of this rain now is beginning to shrink a little bit in its intensity, and so we're seeing some moderate rains now beginning to develop across the area. But we have had impressive amounts of rain in the past 12 hours, anywhere from 1 to 2.5 inches of rainfall taking place just right here, primarily around Sarasota County, portions of southern Manatee County, and just a little bit around the Charlotte County area as well. It has created some flooding issues across the region. There had been an advisory put into effect for northwestern Sarasota County. That has now been discontinued, but do give yourself plenty of time if you're heading out the door tonight, because you're still going to run into some of these showers as you go about your business. We will be back to let you know about the full forecast for the rest of this weekend in just a few minutes. Adam?
All right, thank you, Wendy, and probably bring an umbrella as well. And remember, for the latest weather updates on the Suncoast, you can find out instantly. All you have to do is download our My Suncoast app. You'll get traffic alerts as well, along with important news updates and, of course, weather forecasts delivered directly to your phone. Well, today was day 2 of the U.S. Rowing Youth National Championships at Nathan Benderson Park, which was forced to power through multiple rain delays and a few race suspensions. The racing still bringing plenty more people to the University Parkway area this weekend. 1,700 rowers from 48 states are hitting the waters to compete for the national title.
It is the event in the world of rowing in the off years of the Olympics. So everyone that you just watched in Rio this past summer are going to be right here in our backyard.
With the World Championships just 100 days away, organizers are calling this a test run. Staff using the event to determine efficient ways to handle everything from parking to competition on the water. Some fishermen may have stayed home today from the rain, but all weekend long, Florida anglers or would-be anglers can take advantage of license-free freshwater fishing. Both locals and visitors in the state can catch their dinner for no cost as long as they follow the normal size and limit restrictions. According to the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission, freshwater fishing in the state creates 14,000 jobs and has a $1.7 billion economic impact. And free fishing weekends are also a great chance to introduce new people to the sport.
It's a great opportunity to go out if you don't normally fish and you want to give it a shot, if you want to go out with your kids fishing and you don't have a license currently. It's just a great opportunity to get out on the water and try your hand at fishing.
An annual freshwater fishing license in Florida typically costs $17 for Floridians and $47 for those living out of state. Florida leads the country in newly diagnosed cases of HIV, and in 2014, new HIV cases in Sarasota increased 15%. The Community AIDS Network, also known as CAN, has a comprehensive care clinic in Sarasota, but it is now setting its sights on Manatee County. ABC 7's Erica Jackson joins us with the details on CAN's new facility in Palmetto. Erica?
Good evening. A new clinic for testing and education opened its doors to patients in Palmetto today. CAN's leadership says Palmetto is a hot spot for HIV cases in Florida. According to the group, the HIV virus is transmitted to a teenager every 9.5 minutes, and a quarter of patients diagnosed with HIV are under the age of 25. The education team at this new facility can teach patients about prevention and treatment in English and Spanish for migrant farm workers and other residents who make up Palmetto's Hispanic population. The new facility will be open to all patients.
We don't discriminate based on age, sex, religion, male, female, gay, straight, it doesn't matter. The thing about HIV people need to understand is HIV covers all segments of the population.
CAN has 26 clinics throughout Florida, but hopes to open their 29th by the end of this year. Coming up tonight at 11, a man living with HIV describes why Manatee County has long needed this kind of resource. Adam?
All right, thank you very much, Erica. Troopers are asking for the public's help identifying the driver of a vehicle wanted in a hit-and-run crash that left a Bradenton man with serious injuries. The man had been driving southbound on I-75 near State Road 64 on a motorcycle when a vehicle behind him failed to slow down and hit him from behind. The driver of that vehicle then left the scene. A witness at the scene says the vehicle appeared to be a silver SUV or minivan. Anyone with information on this suspected vehicle or the driver involved is asked to contact the Florida Highway Patrol at the number listed on your screen. The race for Florida's next governor is on, and an Orlando businessman made a stop on the Sun Coast today to discuss his vision for the future of the state. Chris King stopping at the Selby Library as the guest speaker for the Democratic Club of Sarasota's monthly meeting. The candidate discussing the hurdles he will face in the upcoming election.
Is it possible for the Democrat to win in 2018? Because the last time, does anyone remember the last time you won this election? Ron Childs, 1994. I was a freshman in high school. We're going to make sure.
King is running to replace current Governor Rick Scott, who will term out of office next year. He will be up against current Agriculture Secretary Adam Putnam, the chairman of the Republican Liberty Caucus, Bob White, and Tallahassee Mayor Andrew Gillum and Gwen Graham. New video out revealing the moments a South Carolina woman is rescued after a serial killer held her hostage. A warning, these images may be too disturbing for some viewers. ABC's Ariel Reshef has the report.
What awaits inside this metal storage container, a thing of nightmares. The video disturbing. After finally popping open the doors, law enforcement officers try to reassure everyone inside rescue is here.
Sheriff, are you okay? Just a girl. Just a girl, just a girl. How are you, honey?
A young woman, Kayla Brown, chained to the wall.
Hey, we're going to get you out of there, okay? Just hang loose for me. Anybody got I need a handcuff key.
They don't have one.
And my neck's attached to the wall up here.
Okay. We're getting bolt cutters, honey.
While they wait, the officers talk to Brown and document her surroundings. The conditions deplorable. A mattress, juice bottles, paperback mystery novels, and Tupperware with some kind of food inside. Brown and her boyfriend, Charles David Carver, had been missing for 3 months. As she sits waiting to be set free, one of the first questions Brown has to answer.
Do you know where your buddy is?
Charlie?
Yes.
He shot him.
He shot him?
Who did?
Todd Cohep shot Charlie Carver 3 times in the chest, wrapped him in a blue tarp, put him in the bucket of the tractor, locked me down here, and I never seen him again.
She goes on.
He says he's dead and buried. He says there's several bodies dead and buried out here.
Last month, 44-year-old Todd Cohep pleaded guilty to Carver's murder, along with 6 other killings, sentenced to live the rest of his life behind bars. A big step on the road to justice for Kayla Brown. Ariel Reshef, ABC News, New York.
And Cohep was sentenced to 7 consecutive life sentences plus another 60 years for murder, sexual assault, and kidnapping. Well, TV star Adam West has passed away after a brief fight with leukemia. His family says the actor died peacefully in his sleep Friday night. West, best known for his deadpan portrayal of the comic hero Batman in the 1960s TV series, brought the Caped Crusader into the spotlight before Michael Keaton, Val Kilmer, George Clooney, Christian Bale, and Ben Affleck donned the Batman cape in a stream of Hollywood blockbusters. Remember, there was always Adam West.
I've played Batman more than any other actor alive, at least 170 times. I've been out there fighting crime wherever I find it. Thank you very much.
And a replica of the Batmobile West drove on his Batman TV show, and the original Batcopter can be found right here on the Sun Coast, property of local entertainment group Knock World Entertainment. Still to come here on ABC 7, an update on the terror attacks in London, how officials believe the carnage could have actually been much worse. And the state is looking to hire dozens with a particular set of skills. The catch? Hope you aren't afraid of snakes.
Let me introduce you to the ultimate Florida window. you feel safer with this or this? You'll be proud too.
Going on now. For every 2 windows you buy, get 1 more free. Call today.
Attention blood clot filter patients. Surgically implanted blood clot filters are potentially life-threatening. Some filters are prone to breaking, resulting in pieces of the filter moving through the body and causing internal bleeding. If you had surgery to implant a blood clot filter, you may be entitled to a cash award, even if you haven't suffered side effects yet. Call the Gold Shield Group now, 888-747-5291, to see if you qualify for a cash award, 888-747-5291.
With a top prize of $10 million, the new $10 million world-class cash scratch-off from the Florida Lottery is your ticket to take on the world.
If you get knocked down, stand up again. Rip it up again. Give me one chance, give me one chance. I'm gonna make it. Give me my chance, this is my chance. I'm gonna take it.
The new $10 million world-class cash scratch-off from the Florida Lottery. One of our life-changing scratch-offs offering billions in cash prizes.
This is a special health alert for seniors suffering with joint pain. If you have Medicare insurance, you may qualify for high-quality support braces at little or no cost.
I'm thrilled with my knee braces.
Now, there is a simple and proven solution for seniors to get out of pain with state-of-the-art support braces.
I barely feel any pain at all.
Braces for your knees and back, as well as your shoulders and ankles, too.
I'm so happy with the quality of these braces.
Call now, and you could qualify for a pain-relieving brace at little or no cost.
I can play ball again, and it doesn't hurt.
And because of my Medicare coverage, it costs me next to nothing.
So call now.
And because I have this red, white, and blue Medicare card, my braces have cost me just about nothing.
It's true. You may get a knee, back, shoulder, and ankle brace at little or no cost.
They qualified me for 2 knee braces and a back brace.
If you have knee or back pain, give them a call. They can help.
1-800-476-8967. 1-800-476-8967.
I'm Alan Cohn. Profiting off the Legacy Trail, Sarasota County is extending the path into downtown corridor. Find out how some residents could cash in on the work.
Monday on ABC 7 News at 7. Your Suncoast News. We're here for you.
New information emerging in the latest London terror plot. Police announcing new arrests and disturbing new details about how the terrorists planned for even more carnage. ABC's Jennifer Eccleston in London with more.
New evidence that it could have been so much worse. Police releasing photos from the investigation into last weekend's London terror attack. First, one of the weapons used in the attack, a pink ceramic kitchen knife with a leather grip around the handle.
And I'd appeal for anybody who knows any information about these knives or has seen the 3 attackers purchasing these knives, then also please contact us.
Also, a closer look at the van, used as a battering ram to hit pedestrians on London Bridge. Police say attacker Karam Butt initially tried to rent a larger truck, but Butt's payment was declined, so the men went with a smaller vehicle. Inside, bags of gravel to help add weight. Investigators also found a dozen wine bottles filled with flammable liquid and rags, along with 2 blowtorches.
And I fully expect further arrests and searches to continue.
Police announcing 2 new arrests linked to the plot, bringing the total to 18. 1 week after the rampage that killed 8 people and injured dozens more.
But London carries on. The Metropolitan Police carries on.
Officials are urging residents and tourists to face down any remaining fear and get out to enjoy the weekend. Parts of Borough Market, where the attackers stabbed random people, remains closed.
They are very determined to get back on their feet.
Officials hope the entire market will be open in another week or so, but security is priority 1.
You will be seeing police, armed and unarmed. Please, don't give in to terrorists.
Jennifer Eccleston, ABC News, London.
And many bars and restaurants are donating a share of their Saturday night takings to a Red Cross fund that has been set up for the victims. Following the passing of legislation that would expand Amendment 2 to add 10 new medical marijuana operators to the 7 vendors already operating here in Florida, some proponents say the expansion isn't enough. After Governor Rick Scott signs the bill, its principal backer, Attorney John Morgan, said he intends to sue over the law's ban on smoking. Morgan claiming that bill sponsors in both chambers have said there aren't any scientific studies to show that smoking pot is more effective than other ways of ingesting the drug. Florida plans to hire more python hunters and expand the area where they can stalk those invasive snakes into Broward and Collier counties. Pythons have been blamed for the declining mammal populations in the Everglades. The district originally set aside $175,000 for the pilot program, but less than $50,000 has been used up so far. The state paid hunters are paid $8.10 an hour and earn bonuses based on the length of each snake that they kill. So far, they have killed 158 different pythons. Families and their furry friends got a chance to enjoy a day at the carnival, the first event of its kind. Today's party, hosted at Doctors Hospital of Sarasota, is a fundraiser for Southeastern Guide Dogs. Look at them, how cute. Whose dogs visit the hospital and provide support for their patients.
We have so many people that are passionate about this. We weren't sure what to expect today. We have quite a crowd out here today. So we're raising a lot of money for Southeastern and awareness, and also it's good for the hospital.
Today's carnival featured live music, a teddy bear clinic, pet art portraits, and an agility course, and Southeastern guide dog puppies, of course, which we've had here in the studio, and they are as adorable as advertised.
Yes, they are.
Not to
They're
mention
so
Wrigley,
much fun.
our little office Southeastern guide dog.
They're so much fun. They're so much fun. And puppy kisses, you can use them on a day like today,
sure
just
could.
to put a smile on your face. Wow, it was a soggy mess today.
A little
And
bit,
it's
yeah.
still raining out there. We're still getting some showers. For the most part, the rains have at least not been as heavy as they had been throughout most of the morning hours. And you can see what happened right here across west central Florida is where we got all of the rain. So it was a situation where we got the lion's share. And what we're looking at right now are just a few of these showers now beginning to taper down. They are finally starting to become a little less heavy across our region, and we are looking at the showers developing out here in the Gulf of Mexico. They're going to continue to stream on into our region. This is going to be taking place up until about 10 o'clock tonight. We're going to see the rains developing. So right now what you can see are these lighter showers that are now still affecting our area, and at the coastline it's a little bit heavier than it is as you move farther towards the east, and we're going to start to see some breaks in the rain as well. So as the night progresses, we're going to see the showers around until about 10:30, 11 o'clock tonight, and then we're going to start to see some breaks in between that will start to develop for us as well. So this is all good news, but the rainfall amounts that we've been getting throughout the day today came in from the south and moved their way all the way up towards the north, and the rainfall amounts have been impressive. Once again, anywhere from 1 to 2.5 inches of rainfall taking place in pockets. Now, it was enough that in northwestern Sarasota there was a flood advisory issued until about 5:15 this afternoon. That has since been canceled, but we are still looking at heavy amounts of rain across portions of Manatee County and also Charlotte County and far eastern portions of our viewing area, seeing some of the heavier rains as well. And we are going to get another round of rain starting for tomorrow, and that'll begin at around noontime and continue throughout the afternoon hours. Do you remember the cold front that came through on Friday and brought us the beautiful weather that we experienced? That same frontal system lifting towards the north, and so all of our movement of showers went from the south towards the north. That was being drawn by that frontal band moving on up towards the north, and we've got plenty of moisture out in the Gulf of Mexico, so we could see another round of rain beginning tomorrow. But tonight, during the overnight time period, we're going to get a break. We'll see some cloudy weather coming on in, and then by tomorrow morning we're still going to be nice and quiet. It won't be until about 1 o'clock or so that we're going to start to see some showers popping up right here along the coastline, and then we'll see those rains becoming a little bit more numerous as the afternoon progresses. So we've got more rain in our forecast over the next couple of days. Today we got up to a high of 86 degrees with an overnight low of 72. Normally we're at 88 degrees, but all that cloud cover really helped to keep us on the cool side. And temperatures right now are mostly in the mid-70s at the coastline, not too much warmer east of I-75. And currently it is 76 degrees at the airport. It is still raining, our humidity at 91%, and winds are coming in right off the Gulf of Mexico, helping to push those showers on shore, those that still remain. So this is what's looking, our forecast is looking like for the next couple of days. We have a 40 to 60% chance of rain over the weekend, the rest of this weekend, and then we're going to start to see those rain chances go right back up for the beginning of the work week. Adam?
Now, sports.
Tampa Bay Rays with an opportunity to win their 4th straight game today, hosting a doubleheader against Oakland at the Trop. The Rays hitting 5 home runs in Friday night's 13-4 clobbering of the Athletics. Steven Souza Jr. finishing a double shy of the cycle. And Evan Longoria, unfortunately, the only Rays starting position player to finish without a hit. The Rays did win that first game by a score of 6-5, which took 10 innings, as you see there, and Game 2 is expected to start shortly. In the French Open, the women's final taking place today in Paris. Simona Halep taking on Yelena Ostapenko in the title match. Third set, crazy moment. Ostapenko's backhand hits off the net cord and somehow falls in for a game winner. Ostapenko taking a 1-game lead there. And then in match point, Ostapenko return ace, and that is it. The 20-year-old winning the third set 6-3. She is the French Open champion, and it is her first ever title. A follow-up now in the Tiger Woods DUI arrest. According to an unredacted version of the Jupiter Police Department's report, the pro golfer told officers during his arrest last month that he had taken Xanax as well as other prescription medications. Woods told officers at a testing facility that he had taken several prescriptions, and the arrest report listed 4 medications but not Xanax. The FDA warns on its website that mixing Xanax with opioids may cause profound sedation, respiratory depression, coma, and even death. More to come here on ABC 7. Stay with us.
I'm calling in regards about my mother, and I'm here, and I just want to thank you because it saved my mother's life yesterday. And I'd like to know the names of the people that came in and saved her so I could call and thank them. And she's doing fine. It's a wonderful thing. Thank you.
When you fall and cannot get up, an accident can turn into a tragedy. But with Life Alert, one touch of a button can get you help fast. Life Alert saves a person from a catastrophe every 10 minutes.
Life Alert is a lifesaver. If it weren't for Life Alert, I wouldn't be sitting here today.
For a free Life Alert brochure, call 1-800-962-4112. That's 1-800-962-4112. Call now, 1-800-962-4112. For a free brochure, call 1-800-962-4112.
If you want 24/7 access to ABC7's breaking news stories, weather forecasts, traffic alerts, health reports, Suncoast View, and more ABC7 programming, now there's good news. Introducing the free ABC7 channel on Amazon Fire TV. Your 24/7 access to ABC7. Just search ABC7 on the streaming device and download the free ABC7 channel app. Or if you don't have an Amazon Fire TV, you can get one at Amazon.com. Monday on ABC7 News at 7.
Living close to a trail and access to the trail is one of the most desirable factors in determining where you want to live.
Homeowners along the proposed extension for the Legacy Trail could get an additional benefit, settlement money. We'll show you how lawyers are using a federal loophole to cash in. I'm Alan Cohn. We'll explore the legal side of the Legacy Trail.
Monday on ABC 7 News at 7. Your Suncoast News. We're here for you. Monday at 5 on ABC 7's Good Morning Suncoast.
Hi, I'm Ray Collins.
And I'm Jacqueline Matter. The Sarasota County School District is providing free breakfast and lunch to Suncoast teens all summer long.
We'll tell you where kids can take part in the program. That's Monday on Good Morning Suncoast. John?
We're looking at improving weather conditions right straight through the weekend with more sunshine along the coast, but increasing rain chances inland.
Monday at 5 on ABC 7's Good Morning Suncoast. We're here for you. Check out mysuncoast.com/dining, your guide to the foodie lifestyle.
The must-have Apple product of this week, a pair of vintage sneakers from the 90s. According to the listing, this lovely pair of kicks were made exclusively for Apple employees in the early 1990s. They're white, size 9.5, and have the company's old rainbow-colored Macintosh logo on them. The sneakers are valued at $30,000. The opening bid is $15,000. The bidding for those shoes will end tomorrow, and you couldn't pay me to wear them. It's not always easy living up to your parents' expectations, even if you're a dog. The governor of Queensland, Australia, had high hopes for the puppy he fostered last year named Gavel. He was supposed to serve as the community as a police dog, but the sweet pup's heart just wasn't in it. He was happier licking strangers than restraining them, so the canine training program effectively kicked him out. Now Gavel has a new job as the official vice regal dog. Duties include welcoming guests to the governor's home and to the country.
If you've ever had a bad night's sleep, call and price the new Craftmatic Legacy. It has so much more than other adjustables and still costs up to 50% less, featuring a rising adjustable pillow rest to support your head, neck, and shoulders, bedside power plugs, under bed night lights, and more. So call and price one today for less, up to 50% less than Tempur-Pedic, Sleep Number, and other adjustables.
You get so much more and it still costs less. You've got to see how little they cost.
Call 1-800-774-8103. That's 1-800-774-8103.